Maybe not. There we go. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for joining a special, when I say special, a special edition of Conversation with Celena on Friday night. You are in for a treat. So I just want to take a moment and thank all the ladies that's on this panel that will be speaking tonight. We're going to have an amazing time. So I'm going to start with Brianna right next to me, and then we'll just go across. Everyone is going to introduce themselves, and then it'll come right on back around to me. So go ahead, baby girl.
Hey, I'm Brianna.
That's good. Zanisha.
Hey, I'm Zanisha.
Wanda.
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Wanda.
Hey, Wanda.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Tricia.
Hey, Tricia. It's your turn, Jazz. So that's Jasmine. She's on mute. Somebody's phone is ringing. Okay, Lacey.
Hello, I'm Lacey.
Woo, woo, Lacey. Come on, Arthur.
Hello, I am Angela.
Hey, Angela. So, we're just going to get this started because I know that you all have been waiting. I have a confession as usual. I opened my mouth and I said, hey, I think I'm going to write a poem for poetry night. So this morning, I still hadn't written the first word. OMG. So it's like 12:10 this morning. And I said, Lord, you got to give me something to write. So I'm going to go first, and then I'm going to let the professionals go. But I just want to read to you what I wrote. I'm going to take my glasses off because I don't think they help. I think they make my vision worse. So y'all be patient with me. It's short. I said, Lord, if I just get 3 sentences out, because when I pick up a pen and I put it to the paper, I go blank. I just go blank. And I have severe writer's block. And y'all know the story behind that. So I'm not even going to repeat it tonight. But I prayed last night and I said, Lord, I have to be a person of my word. I opened this big fat mouth and I said I was going to write something. So just give me 3 sentences and I'm going to be good. So here I go. Oh, Lord. It's titled, Do You See Me? When you look at me, what do you see? You see a smile on my face, a sparkle in my eye, but in my head there is a race. More like a battlefield of the mind, but my authentic self is genuinely kind. The darkness tried to dim my light, but I tried to escape my thoughts with all my might. But the stench of your cologne and your arms wrapped around me so tight, I wanted to fight, but it wasn't the first night. My pillow full of tears, this can't be happening, my worst fears. When I think about the first time and the next first time and the next first time after that, It has been something I have tried so desperately to forget. It, you, she, he made me into the monster I came to be. Bitter, anger, full of self doubt, wondering what this life is all about. When you look at me, what do you see? A little girl in a grown body crying out so desperately. And that's it.
That was awesome.
Beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Celena.
I
Yes.
love it. I love
Yes.
it.
Wow.
Nothing amateur
Yes.
about that one. That was great.
Yes.
No, it was beautiful. It was definitely beautiful. I loved it.
Beautiful.
Oh
Powerful
gosh.
words.
In all capital letters. I'm
I love it.
Yes. Awesome.
Good
You
job.
did
I love
so
it.
good.
wow.
Whoever wants to go next, y'all could just jump in because you done lost the whole
Hey,
shit over here doing what she does best.
Aw.
Oh, it was
Oh,
beautiful.
It was really beautiful. You could feel
Yes.
what you were saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Every word.
thank you.
Every word.
Whew.
Brianna, you at the top. You want to go first?
No, not.
I'll go ahead and go.
Okay.
Okay.
This 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 is called Hey Sunshine. I hear you. I see you. I feel your spirit and pure intentions, your perfections, even with the brokenness hiding within you, your powerful reflection and obsession with following God's direction. You're a hero, must I mention. With joy, they'll fill the room, having everyone screaming, Hey, sunshine. You have strength flowing through your bloodline, a survivor and savior combined. The true meaning of Valentine. I hear you. I see you. I feel the pain within your eyes and the little white lies within your smile when you say, I'm fine. I know it's been a long journey, fighting as the one woman army, trying to keep the past blurry, the worries not feeling worthy because of what happened. Hey, sunshine. I'm here to tell you you're worth it. The good, the smiles, the laughs, the joy from overcoming the pain of your past. Remove your mask. You're beautiful. Allow your scars to show. Let that hurt go. Embrace the glow. Allow yourself to grow. You're not in this alone. You already overcome the biggest milestones. You're not on your own. I heard what the darkness done to you, and I've seen the light. I fought that fight. Wrongs made right, but hey, sunshine, your time is here, your time is now. They say flowers can't grow without a little rain, and it's been storming lately, so it feels good to be able to say your name. Watch you shine as the title you reclaim. So hey, sunshine, do your thing.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
oh
Yes.
gosh.
Yes.
That was so sweet.
That's
That was
Beautiful.
awesome. I
awesome.
love it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that was.
I just want you to know that you're not in this by yourself and that we love you and that we see you and what we see is beyond beautiful.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Most
Very
definitely.
well expressed.
Thank you. Thank you. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, go ahead, Lacey. Go ahead, CEO.
So I'm going to do two poems, if you don't mind. The first one, I'm going to do a poem from our book, Conversations with the Heart and Soul. And
Go
I
ahead,
believe
girl.
this was one of the poems you liked.
Okay.
And then I'm going to finish it up with the poem I wrote for you since the last time we had some technical difficulties. So this poem is titled Dare to Love. Who would dare to love when love has beaten you blue, left you bruised and bitter? Who would dare to love when love leaves you cold and used, vacant of comfort? Who would dare to love when love ransacks the inner you, deals you a foul hand that can't be tamed? I would dare to love. Love in the midst of adversity. Love when the ocean hues transform from a clear blue to a darkened red. Love when love's deadly drug has won me under. I would dare to love. Love's tender mercies I see when I look into my newborn eyes. I would dare to love when love turns to me with that conniving smile. I would even dare to love America. Although she denies me of my name, rip my soul from within me, and damn me to go back to a place my feet never strayed upon. But for the sake of love, I will surrender to hurt and walk in love. So, yes, I would dare to love. When the rain drenches my flesh and H2O escapes through my pores, love after the sun melts away my skin from my bones. I am she who dares to love the imperfectness of you. So that was the poem from Conversations with the Heart and Soul.
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
yes, yes.
the last poem is titled A Poem for Celena. Celena, you are like the flowers that bloom in April, bold, beautiful, unique, standing high like the sunflower. Sunshine, sunshine, your smile shine bright, lightening up a room whenever you walk in. Your words give life, encouraging, empowering others to live their very best life. You are that mother, that daughter, that friend, that entrepreneur, that being that makes us so thankful to God He birthed you on April the 10th. The day heaven opened, the day earth rejoiced, the day the stars aligned and the angels sung a new song. Your song titled Celena. Celena, we celebrate you on today, tomorrow, and all month long. You, my dear Celena, you are poetry in motion without the stanza, freestyling, creating your own path. You are the sun that gives us rainbows after the dark clouds. You are words spoken softly yet powerful. You are April's showers of laughter, joy, and beautiful sunshine. Celena, you are poetry in motion. Happy birthday, month.
I saw Wanda giving snap, snap, snap. Clap, clap, clap. Woo, woo. Thank you. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and go next.
Okay, come on.
If I can.
You can.
The title of this one is True. Nothing, nothing lasts forever. True, they say, but I believe that this here love is sure to surpass all others and is not likely to fail you. Living with these bounded minds and to the bounded soul is just a waste of time. But see, I've been shown differently that this love of God's can set a caged bird free. This here love is not just for one, but it's to be shared with his daughters and his sons. See, you may have trusted man alone, and this life of yours sings one sad song. But don't judge love by your emotions past, because this kind of love right here, it will last and last and last. See, I've dealt with this dysfunction of a relationship and it has to cease. I'm drawing the line in the sand. Do you see it? Which side are you on? Because Kabuski, your girl got places to go, got people to see, and got things to do. And you are holding me up. So, yeah, I know that nothing lasts forever, but I've hooked up with the real deal, God, and He will never, never fail me. Nothing, Nothing lasts forever. True, they say, but I believe that this love is sure to surpass all others, and it will never fail you. And I'm done speaking.
Yes.
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 Yes, yes. Woo, woo. Thank
Oh,
you,
that was great.
Angela.
Yes.
That was
yes.
great. You all right over there, Tricia?
I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down. That
Girl.
was beautiful.
Yes, yes. Who wants to go next?
I can go. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay, Tricia, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna do it's a short poem that's on my podcast show that I'm gonna do tonight. It's called Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Today. Yesterday, tomorrow, and today. Only yesterday, no more tomorrows and no today. Feeling numb as the days pass. How long could this emptiness last? Existing and not living, looking but not seeing as life passes right in front of my face. No sunshine, no rain, no joy, no pain, no breath to breathe, and nothing to gain. That is, unless you have Jesus Christ. He's the giver of life, the producer of rain, the creator of sunshine, and in him you gain. In him is real living because he forever reigns. The joy of the Lord, which gives me strength to go on another day. And so, yes, then I'll say, I will have my yesterday, my tomorrow, as well as my today.
Woo,
That's it for that one.
woo. Snap, snap.
I just picked one, so I don't know if you wanted me to do another one or not.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. If you got it.
Well, here's one that I wrote for someone recently. It's the birthday prayers, being that it's your birthday month, but it's called Birthday Prayers for My Mother. And it goes like this: birthday prayers for my mother. Birthday prayers to my mother dear, who taught me to be strong and to never fear. The days of our lives, the paths that we take, the joyful climb up or the difficult heartbreaks. Your love and warmth shown to me makes me feel stronger than I thought I could ever be. Your faith in God made me know for sure that He's powerful and reign forevermore. The lessons you taught me about life were great. It made me stronger, and for that I appreciate the laughter, the talks, the dinner, and the walks, which made me grateful for the bond we share. The encouragement, the corrections, the hugs, and the love made me realize that my mother's love was a love beyond compare. So today I celebrate you for all that you do and pray forevermore that God bless you with gifts of love sent from heaven above. Love you.
Woo, woo. I had to take myself off mute. Ooh. All right. Jasmine, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead on, baby girl. I'm going back on mute.
Yeah, that's what my TV do. Now you can't see coming back to watch.
It's like curling on the cover.
when the room is nice and cold. You prop your feet up on a pillow and sink into the sofa. It feels so good in your presence. I'm comfortable in your presence. Smoother than silk, warmer than fur, softer than velvet. I feel so good in your presence. Tangible is your presence. Tangible is your presence. Though my world outside is gone, I'm safe inside your arms, cause I'm here in your presence. I'm at peace in your presence. I don't have the words to say, but I'll sing and call your name till I feel your presence, till I'm here in your presence, till I'm in your presence. They say the sky is falling, but your spirit is falling in here. There's rain, there's thunder, there's lightning, but your latter rains here. So I say, Jesus, Jesus. I say, Jesus, Jesus. When I'm in your presence, things outside, they just don't bother me anymore. When I'm in your presence, I don't have to settle the score. Comfortable in your presence. Smoother than silk, warmer than fur, softer than velvet. Tangible as your presence. Okay. I only have one.
That was awesome.
Woo, woo. Jasmine, did I hear you right? You say you only have one? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. All right. We got two left. Who wants to go next? Tanisha, you want to go?
I'm in transition, so all of my poems are passed away. I'm getting ready to move.
Well, congratulations on your move.
Thank you. So all I have is the poems on my phone, and I don't know if I can get to them without it kicking me out.
So
I can
Brianna
try.
just tried. We probably won't be able to see you, but we could hear. So if you want to try, and if it kicks you out, I'm watching. I'll let you back in.
Okay, let me see if I can pull it up then.
It kicked her out.
Mm.
All right, ma'am. You want to go ahead on and go?
Ooh, okay, I guess. All right. So, do you want me to do the one on the phone first or the other one?
Whichever one you want to, baby girl. We right here for you.
Okay,
Waiting
well,
to hear what you have to say.
I'll do family secrets first since we discussed that one and I promised. So y'all won't be able to see me, but you should be able to hear me.
Okay.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes. Yes.
All right. All right. So this one is called Family Secrets. Um, and basically it was just written to talk about some of the issues that exist in our community that people choose not to talk about. Um, I like to joke and say that I wrote the poem that everyone needed to hear, but nobody wanted to write. So, here goes family secrets. Growing up, Mama Dear used to say, "Your house ain't clean till you swept the porch." You had to shake the welcome mat to release the loose dirt, and then sweep all the dirt from the porch onto the lawn. By the time she'd finished sweeping, not a trace of dirt remained. But she always seemed to leave behind those dirty old family secrets. I'm talking about the stories that, if told, would destroy the family. For years, they've remained tucked away safely under the welcome mat, to be stepped on and over as if they didn't exist. I think it's high time we sit down for a roundtable discussion and rid our porches of this pain, this shame. No more hiding. It's time we get our healing. Starting with the fact that many of us are dealing with mental illnesses that could have been prevented if only it wasn't frowned upon for us to find an ear that would listen. From the moment whomever committed whatever crime that came with it, we were told to be silent, give it no recognition, live as if that trauma never existed. I believe example number one should be the rape of our babies, our people in general. That heavy hidden secret that was always tucked away so carefully, while that toxic and wicked predator remained free and we walked around captive mentally and some even emotionally. Rape victims are typically those who have trouble and or fear being loved properly, probably because one of the first people that told them they loved them ultimately wound up being the one to hurt them. So now the very concept of love is tainted, and the predator has planted a seed of hatred. The victim's mind is consumed with questions whose answers are merely self-abuse, only to be diagnosed with severe paranoia and depression. As a result of some sick individual that decided to prey upon the vulnerable and innocent soul is being ridiculed. Number two, never too far is the conspiracy of the deadbeat father. Not every man is intentionally absent from the miracle of life that they help to conceive. In fear they flee. Picture it. A young man growing up without a dad, never learning the father attributes because mom was all he had, gets a call from his girl saying, "Congrats, you're going to be a dad." In that moment, he's collectively happy, fearful, and sad. It's like finding out you've just been promoted to the management position for a job you were never really properly trained to have. Looking at his life thinking, "I grew up without and I didn't turn out half bad, he'll vanish." Feeling like his child is better off without him. Now his girl is out here bashing him on social media and he has no one listening to his reasoning. And when he flashes out, they'll label him angry with a high level of anxiety. Not intentionally disappearing from responsibility, just unsure how to be someone he's never seen. Three, don't even get me started on these perfect love stories. Honey, please, every family got at least one of these. As a child, they made you believe that every day was 70 and sunny. But as time passed along with one spouse or the other, the secrets began slipping through the lips of the elders. How the little girl on the corner looks just like her husband, but is being raised and claimed by the neighbor. Claims that the union was perfect, but the whole town has evidence to alter that story. Now, Uncle James then fell in love with Aunt Stacy, and her blood brother then became my husband, the result of yet another family secret. And if ever found out, the label placed upon them is GSA, or genetic sexual attraction. In reality, it's because upon meeting, there was a connection that felt like I found my soulmate when actually you and your bloodline had just reconnected. I could go on and on with instances and circumstances of how family secrets have destroyed us as a people. But that's not what this piece is for. It's to encourage you to break the generational curses that have plagued your family for centuries, dating back to slavery when Massa raped Mamie after her husband was sold away to slavery. They tell me the truth sets you free. So I'm writing the truths of so many families. It's time we cancel the curse of disconnect and depression. We got to encourage one another and be an ear that will listen. minus the running mouth, for that will result in some other illness. Unify and rise against the stigma of shame. Be a voice for someone whose story is the same. Let them know what you've been through and how you overcame. We can take back what's rightfully ours. We just gotta first rid our porches of those deep, dark family secrets.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that
Lord.
was family secrets.
That was
That's
awesome.
that one.
That was awesome, Brianna.
So I can't decide if I want to do Masquerade or Church Folk as the other poem. I think I'm gonna do Masquerade though. So Masquerade was
Or
written
you could, or
basically,
you could do both.
or I could do both. Oh, I don't know. Church Folk seems to always get me in trouble. It steps on a couple toes. So
Oh, goodness
I'm
gracious.
I'm always very careful. I tread lightly with that poem.
Okay, gotcha.
So I guess I'll do Masquerade. Masquerade was written during a bout with depression. Um, and I think it's very important that we address mental health issues because they're real. And so yeah, so this was one of those. Masquerade. Every day that I live is like a masquerade ball. I wake up, get dressed, and put on a new mask. Why do I wear this mask so frequently? What does this adorned piece hide? It's me. The mask is a shield from the real me. This beautiful costume is the perfect accessory for my ugly truths. Tell me, do you know what it's like when all your life you've had to fight, living with yourself as a predator to your life and your health? Tell me, do you know how it feels to be imprisoned by your own thoughts, not being able to break free from the desire to end your own life because your mind has convinced you the world would be better off without you? I don't think you understand how it feels when those around you think you keep it real, but they never even met the real you. How it feels to be two-faced literally because you wear a smile to hide your frown. It kills me having to hide from the world so you don't have to face the judgment cast by others. You don't know how it feels until depression is a hand that life deals you. Do me a favor. Just try to understand what it's like to stand in front of a room full of people alone on a stage and spit your truths. The ones you so creatively placed together to tell your story, feeling it's the only way others will listen. I just want you to tell me, do you know what it's like having countless nights spent, a pen as your only friend, a single sheet of paper on which you write your truths? No talking to no talking to others about your crushes because you crush differently. So when you start talking, they start judging. Family functions you attend alone because the family isn't quite comfortable with your lifestyle. Torn between who you really are and the person they always wanted you to be. Tell me, how many of you realize this wasn't just another poem? Did you take the time to listen and realize it's a confession of a poet's real life episode with depression? You may have thought Masquerade was a cute little dress up game, but for me, every day, this is my reality.
Yes.
Wow. That is the truth.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I don't have some Kleenex or something. I'm gonna be wiping my face on my sleeves because so many of us have a masquerade. And it does feel like you're living a double life when you're trying to hide that hurt, when you're trying to um, deal with the depression, but get up and go about your day like you have it all together, when in reality, you're broken on the inside. And so I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And then the stigma with getting help, that has just got
Yeah.
to stop, you know. It's there for a reason. We take care of everything else about our bodies, but we take that mental health for granted, or fear of people are going to think that we're crazy.
Hmm.
Yes.
And if we
And
don't
that's
get
what I
help, we
tell
will
people.
be crazy. If you don't go get help, you will be.
I tell people all the time, getting help doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means
Yeah.
you realize you had an issue and you wanted to address it before you went crazy.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely. Definitely.
And
That's
Ruby
part of the
says she's
healing
sorry for your
process.
hurt.
It's quite okay.
Go ahead, Tricia. I'm sorry.
Oh, oh no, no. I was saying that is definitely part of the healing process is to acknowledge that you're not okay and that you need help through it and enabling you to come to grips with what you're feeling and expressing it and speaking on it and acknowledging it is the beginning of that healing process.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. All right, baby girl, you ready? Were you able to get something?
Okay, I think I figured it out. I switched to my laptop, logged in on my laptop so that I can use my phone.
Okay. Okay.
um, so yes, I'm ready now.
All right. I'm gonna go on mute. So you have the
Okay.
floor.
I think me and my son has the floor. This one's called Why Can't I Sleep? Why can't I sleep? I don't know how to sleep. When I'm tired, I'm always tired. And I always have to work. I'm always working. Even when I want to sleep, I can't sleep. Why can't I sleep?
You went back on mute.
I didn't do it.
I don't know what happened. Okay, start it over for us, baby girl.
Okay, okay. Let me not touch the laptop. Why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? I don't know how to sleep. When I'm tired, I'm always tired. And I always have to work. I'm always working. Even when I would rather go to sleep. But that's not a luxury offered to me. I work for the pay. I work for the children. I work for a place to stay. I work to eat. I work to pray. I work for the man. I work for a man. I work. That should be enough. Amen. Well, the rest, when I'm tired, is to be hungry and don't eat, is to be thirsty and don't drink, is to be calm and still suffer from anxiety, is to focus and don't blink. It's to the point where now it's a necessity. My brain doesn't stop, it has to think. My body is on the brink of shutting down completely. I can just swim a couple more laps until I drown. It's okay. I can run the extra mile. My heart is strong, but it's been stopped for a while. It hurts to smile because it's not real. The hardest thing is explaining how I feel. People say, you did this to yourself. And I probably did, but I didn't know anything else. I'm teaching myself about economics and wealth. There's no class for that when you grow up with no help. So until I figure it out, I can't sleep.
Girl, I
Yeah.
wanted you to keep going. Oh, that
I
was
was all in over here. I'm
oh
like,
my
yeah.
dang. You got another one?
Oh, I can go on for days. I have so many. This is
Okay,
what
give
I
us
do.
another one, girl. You guys will give us at least one more.
Um,
I'm gonna go back on mute.
okay. This one's called You Got Me Going in Circles. Time stands still, somewhere between where you used to be and where you're headed, but where you're at right now has no definition. What you feel right now is no esthetician. In the middle of hope and fruition, time answers to no one. Happiness fades in a moment, while stress and fear seems to be ongoing, still moving forward, all the while knowing time slows vicariously. Each and every morning, there's mourning, grief and sorrow storing on media sites, lest we forget the centuries of death, afraid to live as if time has any regrets. Constantly moving forward just to head back. Every new season feels like starting from scratch. This year has been trying, but the most truthful it's ever been. The politicians are not covering up their sins. The Zoom class exposed the flaws in your parenting. The hate that assumingly wasn't that great has expanded at an astronomical rate. The fragility in our democracy, the cracks in our economy. Take a hard look at retiring. It was time for this. All of it. Money, power, and ownership. No puppet masters, just a whole lot of strings, and we play a part in it. Sell our souls to the judge in hopes that he pardons it. The vision that kills all the while time stands still. The difference between what you know and what you imagined is time had to stop so we can acknowledge it. Balance.
Yes.
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you to do one more. I promise I ain't gonna ask you to do no more. Just one more. Cause you've been rolling. I mean, I had to take my time, but that was my first time doing it. So you know where to pause, you know where to speed up, and I'm over here taking my time. I put a big old comma where I needed to slow where I need to slow down. But no, one more and then we're gonna close out so that everyone can get back to what they need to do. I know everyone has a life and work and cheerings. All right, I'm going back on mute. In church.
This one I wrote for Domestic Violence Month. It has a twist to it, so most people didn't get it. So I'm gonna try it. It's called The Lady with a Smile. He loved her the best he could, probably more than he actually should. His love for her made him stronger. But if he loved her so, how could he wrong her? Late night hours, he blues sing-songed her, neck wrapped in embrace in a brace a lot colder than the one that she longed for. Blunt, battered, so tender the wind made her sore. But nevertheless, when she walked out the door, she smiled. The cold sweats, the anger, the shame, knowing that she's not really the one to blame, yet she holds her head down all the same. She walks into a room, letting down her mane to cover the bruise that outlines her nape, covers her eyes in wide lens frame so that she won't have to face the assumptions of her pain. The controversial question as to why did she stay? Because he loved her. And with the same kind of emphasis on good and bad days, when it was bad, it was awful, but if it was good, then it was great. He scared her into submission in fear that she'd run away. His love had him bound and he couldn't escape. He loved her so long that he needed that the need made him hate her very existence in every way, the same desire he intended to break his foot into her spine, fist pounding into her mind. It would kill him if they separate. Soul tied they like shoelace. Yet in a crowded room, she smiled anyway. She feels nothing, not even the breath that left her lungs, not her blood that seeps to the rug, the imprint of his nails angry as he begged her just to run, get far away from his love. As darkness pulled and tugged, she smiled as her soul unplugged, and she smiled as her pain, smiling still until there was none.
Wow. Yes.
That was awesome.
Mm.
Woo, woo. Girl, I was feeling it. That's all I'm saying. I would not do another one of these without a box of Kleenex, the name brand Kleenex. I mean, because we can all relate, I believe, to one another, which is why this is so heartfelt to me, you know. Um, I hope you all enjoyed it. Did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all have a good time?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. This is awesome.
Yes, this was good.
I enjoyed all you ladies.
Y'all
I
were
did too.
awesome.
Awesome, 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 awesome.
Let's see what she's saying. Oh, Dion said, I want to hear the poem about the church folks.
I mean, if y'all got time, we can run it.
Ma'am,
I said, if y'all have time, I'll run it.
y'all give her snaps if y'all have time for her to read that one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Um, I just want to warn you, it was written after some church hurt, so I was feeling some type of way. Um, I once read a quote by Brother Gandhi that said, "I would have become a Christian had it not been for Christians," and I must admit, I feel his position. Take a break from judging me and listen. Pay attention. I belong to Christ, not a religion. I'm sick and tired of hearing the Bible says after everything I do, and I'm kind of confused because you quickly forget the scriptures used on me when they no longer justify you. Let me get this straight. I'm a sinner because I don't think like you. Not being judgmental, but doesn't that make you a sinner too? According to the Bible, it reads in every translation, "He without sin cast the first stone, yet you've been stoning me since the day I was born." Not tripping, cuz I know that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am of a royal lineage, and though your tongue is sharp, it can't cut me from my inheritance. See, I'm the daughter of a king, and he's the only one I'm trying to impress because he's the only one capable of judging me. When I feel alone in this world, I know he's holding me. And when I've done wrong, I feel him scolding me. But you church folks too consumed by my wrong to even try to find the God in me. How dare you? If memory serves right, you were once a child too. And even now, if you do some spring cleaning, look beyond the skirts whose hem is 3/4 inch below the knee at least, and them big hats that make it impossible for the people behind you to see. I'm sure you can find some skeletons you forgot to clean from your closet. You know, the ones you thought you had under lock and key. Guess what? The cat's out of the bag, and I've officially had enough of you church folk.
Yes.
Woo, woo. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That was good.
That is awesome. My phone is ringing, y'all. So does anyone have, look, Teresa, we got finished. Am I muted?
We hear
No, I
you.
can hear you.
Oh, okay. We got finished before it's time for you to go. Look at there.
I'm hanging out. I told
I
you.
see that. So does anyone want to have anything to say before we end the live?
Oh, I just love and appreciate all of you women that are on the panel on tonight. I enjoyed you and your expressions and your poetry, bringing it to life. Yeah, it's just an awesome experience just being a part on this panel with you guys.
Yes, I agree with that. Angela, you look like you want to say something.
Look, I'm trying to get this laptop right, but yes, each and every one, every word that was spoken tonight, I truly, truly enjoyed it. And Brianna, yeah, I knew you had it in you. You was trying to run away. But everybody was good. My good toy lady, where she went? I can't see. She gone?
It looks like we
Uh,
lost her.
Jasmine?
yeah, we lost her.
Jasmine had me over here and about ready to get on the floor. Just worship. Like, oh my God. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But I truly enjoyed everybody. I love y'all. Y'all my sisters from another mother. I love you. I love you.
Love you.
That's awesome. What about you, Wanda?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. What about you, CEO Lacey?
I'm sorry. I thought you muted me. I muted myself. But I enjoyed everyone. Everyone pieces were beautiful. They were heartfelt. Like you really could relate. And I told Jasmine the same thing. Like her voice is really, really anointed by the Lord, and you can feel it. But I really enjoyed everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Let's see. What is Lisa saying? Can you all do everything again? Brianna has been doing poetry since she was a baby. Girl,
Oh
Lisa, you got to
goodness.
do hashtag replay, baby girl. We've been up in here crying. I can't go another hour with this.
Hmm.
Oh, here come Jasmine. Welcome back, baby girl. You got some compliments while you were away. Good
Oh,
eyes.
my phone
Yes,
down
Jasmine.
right on time.
Jasmine,
Yes, yes.
we've secretly nominated you to do it all over again. You want to do it again?
Look at her face.
Oh, really? Oh, yes. Because it was terrible because, baby, all this is just out. So, yeah, I can do it all over again.
Girl,
It
no,
was
no.
awesome. It was awesome.
Yes, thank you all
Awesome.
so much. I have really been enjoying my hashtag Celena 30-day birthday, and this was amazing. I have never, ever in my life had, I don't know, this much fun for my birthday. So y'all will have to try an entire month. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Do it at least once. So thank you all. I'm gonna let you go. Tomorrow, please join me back at am I getting up at 5 o'clock? Probably not. But I know for sure I'll be back at 12. We're gonna celebrate Miss Amy Butler. She is the I Am Motivated March Ray of Sunshine. So she was nominated and I pulled her name out of the box back there. So I just want to remind you all too, I don't have any nominations for April. So I'm a little bit behind. I want to catch up. Please put your nominations in if you know anyone that you feel is truly authentic. That is what it is for April. I am authentic. So if you know someone, send me a text message, put it in the chat so that I can put it back there in the enjoy the journey box and pull out of that. But if you don't, I'll have to pick someone for this month and I'll do it. I don't want to, but I will. Yeah, it was fun letting other people do the nominations, but I chose January. Y'all chose February, March. So I guess it really is my turn again. But I'll have to think about who's authentic, the same all the time, no matter when you see them. So if you know anybody, send it to me. All right, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. I love you,
Bye.
Thank
love you, love
you.
you.
Bye,
You
guys.
ladies
Thank
have a good
you.
night.
Bye,
Yes, and guess
everyone.
what? Keep it
Bye.
smiling, sunshine. Mwah.